Hey guys, welcome to your day 19 and 20 approximating non-perfect squares introduction video. So in this video I'm just going to explain everything you're supposed to be doing for these 2 days and give you a little bit of explanation of what it means to approximate non-perfect squares. So first you should open this Google Doc. You'll see part 1, Introduction to Non-Perfect Squares. I just want you to look at the numbers in these two tables. See, what do you notice about the numbers in each section? What is different about them? So look at the numbers in table A, look at the numbers in table B. Once you figure out what's different about them, type your answer here. Okay. Move on to part 2. Okay, so part 2, not all numbers are perfect squares. Thus, we will need to approximate square roots. We can do this by looking at the number in relation to its closest perfect squares and square roots, and approximate the square root of the non-perfect square that way. So look at this example and then watch this video, the video that I'm going through right now. Note, for the purposes of 7GT math, you only need to know 2 things about this concept. I highlighted these in yellow because these are your most important information. The square roots of non-perfect squares are irrational. If you need a refresher on what an irrational number is, you can click the word irrational and it will take you to a link that shows you what the word irrational means. Okay, you also need to be able to use a non-perfect square's perfect square neighbors to approximate a range that the non-perfect square root could fall in. Okay, so here I have put square root of 7. Okay, 7 is not a perfect square. The closest perfect squares to the square root of 7 are square root of 4 and square root of 9. The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 9 is 3. Okay, 7 is 3 away from 4, but it's only 2 away from 9. Therefore, the square root of 7 is closer to the square root of 9, so it needs to be closer to 3 than it is to 2. So I said about 2.6. Okay, part 3. You need to complete the day 19 and 20 approximating non-perfect squares interactive Google Doc that's been shared with this assignment. And remember, there's 2 pages for this activity. Make sure you do all 5 tables. It looks like this. Okay, so you'll fill in all the green, yellow, pink, and orange boxes. The first table, this one has been done as an example. And one thing I want you to know is that for the pink boxes, there's not one perfectly correct answer. You need to estimate. The goal of this activity is to understand the concept, not necessarily to get one perfect correct answer, because these are irrational numbers, so they would go on and on forever anyways, so we can't really put those in the boxes. So in the example, the non-perfect square that I have been given is square root of 5. Its perfect square neighbors are square root of 4 and square root of 9. Okay, the square root of 4 is 2, the square root of 9 is 3. Okay, 5 is 1 away from 4, and it's 4 away from 9. Therefore, the square root of 5 needs to be closer to the square root of 4 than it is to the square root of 9. So square root of 5 needs to be closer to 2 than it is to 3. So I said about 2.2. Okay, you'll follow that same process to fill in this table, and then these 3 tables on the second page. Okay, and then we can go back to our original HyperDoc, and the last part is to complete this Google form. It's been linked here, and I put a picture. It's also attached to your assignment. When you open it, it will bring you to this. You just need to answer the questions. It goes through different sections, so there's more than just this page. You need to click next each time, answer all the questions in the Google form, and here is your grading scale if you want to know what will be put in the gradebook when you finish. Alrighty, I hope that was helpful. Have a good day.